The province is set to spend over 5.2 billion rand on infrastructure investment for this financial year. Tabling his budget, Treasury MEC Ketso Makume said critical in this budget is stimulating economic growth and creating jobs. The concern is, however, that the biggest chunk of the allocation across all departments is going into workers' salaries, the biggest culprits being the Department of Health and Education.
We are going to put an emphatic in relation to the headcounts, because they will also help us, because some of the people in the systems are people who are not really doing anything. That is why I also put in the issue of the skills audit, because it also helps us to start to reposition people and try to rationalize the institution. There are people in other departments that are needed, there are these ones that are not needed. So we need to look at, as when we rationalize, can't we make use of these ones to the departments where they are needed?
Municipalities are still failing to service bulk accounts. They owe billions of rands to water boards and Eskom. The province also saw a decline in financial management capabilities of most municipalities across the province, including a disregard for the set financial norms. Opposition parties have expressed mixed views.
The province, in terms of the legislature, is only receiving a mere 223 million rand of this budget. Now, what is important here is the legislature is mainly responsible for oversight. And if we do not have the necessary finances, we as members cannot play an oversight role over the departments and also the MECs.
You can tell that the man is troubled, and for this financial year he has nothing whatsoever. He has nothing to allocate because of budgetary cuts and all of that. But we still want him to create jobs, same way that his premier said they want to create jobs. And you can tell in Jay that the man is troubled. So as such, this is a troubled budget.
We are saying as the MK, we don't want to see the figures. We want to see the implementation on the ground. The implementation is about the service delivery that's supposed to be implemented.
The ANC is, however, positive that things have turned for the better.
What has been presented to us gives some form of hope to our communities in terms of the interventions that are intended to, at least this time around, turn things for the better, especially on infrastructure allocations as well as education, which has been the primary opportunity given to our provincial government.
On the bright side, the province has managed to achieve over 99% of its 1.2 billion revenue collection target. It plans to collect over 3.7 billion rand in the 2025-2026 financial year. SABC News, Bloemfontein.